Start with some nice big stretches. If your bed has the room for full body stretches where you push your arms out and legs out all at the same time, you can go ahead and do that. Another way of doing it though is just to stretch out one leg, hold it for a breath, and then the other leg. And then reach an arm out however you can. And then the other arm. And repeat that in whatever way makes sense to you. One leg, the other leg, one arm, and the other arm. Let's try both legs together. And then both arms together. And repeat that. Both legs reaching. Point and flex your toes. And release. And then both arms reaching. And then squeeze them behind yourself. Make some fists. And then release. And take 2 long breaths, trying to fill yourself up from the base of the spine all the way to the top. Just notice what moves easily and what doesn't. And repeat. Let's make 4 circles in one direction with the right foot. Feel your heel rolling on the bed. Feel the ankle moving. Notice how much goes up through your leg. And change directions. And change sides. See if you're noticing any effort on the still side to stay still. And let's stretch both feet out, pulling the toes back. And let's point the toes, pulling them down to the floor, and bend the knees. And do that 3 more times. Pushing the heels out. Pulling the knees in. Out. And in. Inhale, push them out. Exhale, pull them in. And then pull your right knee into your chest. Take hold of it either underneath the thigh or around the shin. Push the left leg out. Take 2 breaths. And change. And bring both legs down. Let your arms find the bed. See if you can find a place where you're evenly supported side to side, and press the outside of your arms lightly down. You can bend your elbows if you want. 4 times, let's just take the right leg out to the side and then pull it back in and over, and if you can, cross it over your left leg. As you do this, try to push down on the bed so you're activating the back of your leg, your posterior chain, the hamstring, the glutes, and let all the muscles in your body get into it so it's the best feeling you can create right now. As your leg crosses over, notice the work you have on that side to keep it down so you're not rotating. Change sides. As much as you can, try to keep your toes in general above your heel as opposed to turning them out or twisting the leg. Right now, you're just working on abduction and adduction. Very little rotation. And then we're going to alternate bending legs. One knee bends in, the other leg reaches out. Four more of these. Notice how as you pull one leg in, there's a natural abdominal contraction. Just getting your abs lightly engaged. And then rest. Let's take both hands up. Let's make 4 hand circles in each direction. If your feet want to do it with your hands, that's fine. If they don't, that's fine too. Rest your hands down, bend your right knee, place the foot flat down on your bed, and 4 times just push the right hip over to the left and then return it back down. Notice how much your hips want to go with your leg and what you can do to keep your chest reaching back towards your right arm. And then change sides. It doesn't have to be big at first. In fact, it really shouldn't be. It should just be what feels good. If you stay with what feels good grows. Rest on the bed and take another really long, full breath, trying to fill up from the bottom to the top. Take hold of your elbows just in front of your shoulders and start to pull them from one side to the other. We'll have 8 of these. Once your neck begins to feel the work, start to turn your head in opposition. So this is number 4. For the next 4, see how far you can go, creating some opposition with your legs. And then we'll have some more integrated rotations. Taking the arms out, bend your right knee. I'm going to push into the right foot to turn the hips to the left, and then we'll let the right arm follow, reaching across the body all the way over to the left. And then coming back and opening, stretching out, and you can externally rotate the right knee. 3 more of these. Changing sides, left leg up, push into the left hip and let that take your left arm over. And then coming back. Come back to center. If you can, bend your knees into your chest. If not, go as far as you can. Or you can even take a pillow and prop your hips up to get them a little closer into your chest. Either way, bend the knees in, flex the feet, and then slowly begin to straighten the heels up. Go as far as you can. Take 2 deep breaths. Bend the knees. Compress them a little more. Then let's hold just beneath the right hamstring and send the right heel up away from the hip. So pulling down on the right hip as you send the right heel away. Let's take 2 breaths. If you want to, go ahead and rotate the right foot as you do this. Bend the right leg down and repeat with the left foot. Pull the left hip back, push the left heel out. Take 2 long breaths, playing with your foot if you want to. And then one last time with both legs, either holding on behind the hamstrings or against the heels, whatever feels good. Just create some resistance and stretch the whole back of your body. Try to pull your tailbone away from your shoulders, away from your head, away from your heels. Enjoy rocking that stretch through your connected chains. And then begin to push the heels out away from the hands. Creating some resistance as you open the legs. Make a little circle with the heels, come in. Let's make 3 more leg circles, going out and around. However makes sense for you. Depending on how your body moves, this is going to be more with your hips, your knees, or your feet. It's all fine. And then reverse the pattern, going out and around. Let's come down. Put your left foot on the bed, cross your right foot over your left knee, then cross your right leg out. Push the right knee out. Keep pressing the right knee out and pull your left knee into yourself as far as feels good. Let's hold for 2 breaths. Rock it a little back and forth. And then change sides. Putting the right foot down. Cross the left leg over the right knee. Press the left knee out. Keep rocking the left baby toe around the right knee. And pull that in. Taking 2 breaths. And press that right foot down again. Rock it back and forth. And then put the left foot down. Take the pillow out if it's still underneath you. And then roll towards the side of the bed that's closest to the ground. Take your feet down. Move your body forwards. And wind up sitting. Find a place where your feet can find the floor. Your sitting position is going to depend on the height of your bed. Press your hands down, push your head up, and reach your tailbone down. Take 2 breaths. Start to push your chin up and squeeze your shoulders behind you. And then bring your chin in towards your collarbone, and 4 times just roll your ears side to side. We'll do some side stretches now. So press your left arm down. If this is enough of a stretch for you, that's fine. If you want to go further, you can also drop your elbow down. You can also take a pillow and modify the reach. That's all up to you. I recommend trying a few options. I'll go with a pillow. I'm going to push my left elbow down through the pillow. I'm going to take my right arm up, and if that's too much for me, I'm going to let the hand rest behind my head. 4 times I'm going to inhale and reach my right arm over my body as I reach my right sitting bone down. Exhale and release. My left arm is just providing space. The more I create resistance, the more satisfaction I receive. And that ratio is up to you. On the fourth one, we're going to find a relationship where we can brace ourselves with our body enough that we could also reach the right hand out and take an extra breath here. And then roll the body forward until I can reach over my left foot. Take 2 breaths, pressing down. And keep pushing into the feet as you roll all the way up. Changing sides. Whatever setup you liked on the left side, repeat on the right. So I'm here with my pillow. I'm going to take my left hand behind my head. I'm going to press down with my right arm. I'm going to inhale and stretch the elbow out. Exhale, release. 3 more times, just growing that organically. Fourth time, go further. And then rolling over the right leg. If you can't find the floor, find your shin. Push down on whatever you can. Making different shapes with your body, supporting it with muscular tension. And then coming up. From here, find the bed with your hands. Lift your butt up and turn over. Press down with your feet in your hands. Pull your shoulders back. Pull your scapula down towards your hips. Breathe in, look up and send your hips up. If you want to bend your knees, you can. You don't have to. It's whatever feels good. Breathe out, round your spine. And rock back and forth. We'll repeat these 2 positions. Extending the spine, lifting the chest up, looking up, pulling the tail back. Rock back and forth. Bend your knees a little more. Rock back and forth. And then around the spine, keep rocking. Stretching your hands and your legs both. And then stretch your arms all the way out. Push your hips away. Bend your left knee and stretch your right arm over a little towards the left. And then change. Straightening your left knee, bending your right leg and stretching your left arm. And do that a few more times, just opening up your side body in ways that feel good to you. If your head is up, if you're not as far down, that's fine. It's wherever feels good to you to be opening. Your body is really a spherical thing. It's not linear. And so what you want to find is the edges where you feel like you're breaking away at the tension that exists already in your body. Finally, bend your knees in the center. Take your tail down. Roll up. Take some weight into your hands. Pull your scapula behind yourself and look up. Drop your hips into the bed. Inhale. Bend your knees if you need to. Roll back, stretch your back. Exhale. And repeat. Inhale, stretching forward and up. Squeeze your butt. Lift your chest. And then exhale, stretch back. And in the words of the greats, wake up and assimilate your day.